There is no other place in the world like our city. We're unique, vibrant, and a little unexpected. We're so much more than sand, surf, and sports. We're for telling local tales, unearthing hidden gems, and sharing the stories of spectacular people. As a young city in transformation, the best is yet to come. We are Gold Coast.
Well, welcome back, punters. We're back for round two of the men's pairs sectional play. And I think if you watched the last game, you'll understand there's some cracking games here. And some very, very good bowls played. Who have we got coming on? Jake McHutchinson. Danny Supple. Adam White. Brian Marshall. Well, that's strange. Julie Allen. Hey, Jules. I've got the... where we got the boys from? The Coolum boys. And Bagara. The boys from the top end. Lovely up there. Sue McKenzie. How are you, Susie? All right, what have we got going on here? There's a bowl being played with a little bit of intent. Nice line, good effort. Bill Fletcher. Bill Fletcher's playing with Johnny See and Jason Membrey Brett Clarke. And watch a nice bowl coming down here. Excuse me. Lovely correction. Lovely. So if you haven't noticed, we've changed from east-west now going north-south. And we had a quick change around. And Tony and Robbie just waved the magic wand again and we're game on. Up and ready to rumble. Oh, Tony, don't do that. Oh, I couldn't fit another one in. We're just talking about some lovely slice that Tony's got here. Oh, bacon and egg pie. Giddy up. Giddy up. And we see the boys holding two at the moment. They just need to change that head around a bit. Nice line, where's that little bit of pace? Just not quite there. And finished about 2.5 feet out. Okay, it was a good weight for the shot that he wanted. We'll try and keep you abreast of all the other scores that are, the games that are happening at the moment. See Tommy Nathan's lined up against Chris Rosanis. Promises to be a very tough game. I know Tommy and Chris won last game, and Chris Rosanis, and I'm not quite sure of his partner, they had a 20-all draw. So watch this bowl come down. Yeah, just slid through, but tape comes out. Must be close. Camera angles don't really allow us to sort of make a judgment on what's going on, but just the one. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what length they're going to play. Whether they're going to change it up now or just take a couple of ends to settle in, get a rhythm going, and then see whether there's going to be any changes to length. So it looks like we're going to all but get to the tee. About 2 foot off the tee. So a solid 3/4 length. Solid.
Jason Carpenter is playing with Broadbeach. Well, Jason Carpenter with Chris Johannes.
Ah, okay, Jace. Good man. Well, Jane, you're going for Johnny C. Extraordinary player.
It's his brother.
Ah,
John C is Jimmy C's brother.
okay. Slightly confused, but that's
Jimmy
easy
C
for me.
was in here
Yes.
earlier. That's his brother from Bagara.
Ah, so he's the blind man.
So he said he'll be back to do some commentary on his brother.
You think it'll be kind commentary or
Oh, sure.
yeah,
Maybe.
stick together? Thanks, Huey. Jason Carpenter. Rachel Hartness, well done. Good to see you. John Hammond. Share it out. Even if you've got people that, golfers or just friends, just share it out. And
If they don't have Facebook, we've got YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Got everything.
YouTube's really popular lately. People are putting it on their TV instead of going to Facebook.
Must try that.
Oh, it's so good. I do it at home when I'm not here.
Mm-hmm.
Mum watches it, chuck it on the TV for her.
Yep.
Good.
Ah. Jakey Felberg, well done, son. Mate, you're an inspiration to all of us. I know you're a champion bloke. In my short time at Burleigh, mate, you're always there for a joke, good laugh, good bloke. Represented the country well, son. Colin Bray. Hey, Colt. And Bernie Paul Lamberton. Good to see you on, Bernie. We're going to do a deal shortly. On some bowls, mate. There's a lovely bowl. We changed the head up, moved the jack ever so slightly, but that's what's got to happen. Playing with a bit of intent here. Excuse me. So just going to take the boys 1 or 2 ends just to get into a rhythm. You can see though, they're not too much wrong with their line. They're all sort of a foot and a half off the centre line, so you can trust your line, that's for sure. Close. Great effort. Great effort. going to look for a little bit of cover on that right-hand side. Coming off that outside bowl, maybe at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, he's going to get the result that he wanted. Yep, nice.
On the Gold Coast one, there's a question for you.
Oh. Danny, my name's Steve Bell. They call me Junior. And scraping the bottom of the barrel today, mate. Like, and I mean the bottom of the barrel.
The bottom of the barrel was when there was silence and no commentary. That's the bottom.
Ah, I see. Yeah, Danny, I play with the Burley Club, and not so much these days, looking after my parents, so yeah, things were a little bit difficult, but anyway, Junior. Thanks, buddy. Wayne Lampkin, good on you, buddy. Good to see you. Callum Brownie. Gailey George, watching from Mandurah in WA. Good coverage. Nice to see you on board. Bringing you some cracking games today. I can tell you that's 29.4 degrees and 66% humidity inside the tent. But I've got to tell you, there's a lovely breeze coming off the ocean at the moment, so we're a little bit, not a little bit, we're happy.
Yeah, moving the cameras, you could feel that heat on that sun.
Oh, yeah. And folks, yeah, it was a very quick change over from east to west to north-south, and it was all done in 17, 18 minutes, so Tony and Robbie, they did all the technical stuff and I just did the heavy stuff. Because that's the way it should be. I'm not allowed to go in near anything technical. Oh, Fiona Hall, love you like a sister. Doing a good job, doing a great job, Belly. Thanks, Dale. Mudgerah. What a cracking day that was, the seafood tournament you held, love. Very, very good. Greens are running sensational. Okay, boys are putting the scores up now. And 2 ends. And currently, Jason Membrey Brett Clarke from the Coolum Club. 3-0, 2 of 18 ends. Just looking a bit beyond this rink as we see this bowl come down, and beautiful. Swallowed the cake. Oh, just put the cake out to the left-hand side. Jason Carpenter and Chris having a good yarn. Yeah, a couple of nice bowls there. If you have a look down in the just the lower left-hand side of your screen, you'll see that breeze just getting up there, which is providing a bit of comfort for the players, and Tony and I. This game's going to shape up to be a bit of an arm wrestle. I think there's only after 2 ends, just trying to find that final correction on 8 to 10 inches. It'll come though. So just remember, folks, there was 8 clubs involved in the pairs today. 8 clubs on the Gold Coast, of which I couldn't do the numbers, but you can imagine and work out for yourself how many volunteers, how many countless management, greenkeepers, all going hell for leather this morning to actually just get this tournament prepped. And I think it's just an amazing thing for everyone to think about. It's fine to come and have a game of bowls, but there's just so much behind the scenes that sometimes we probably take for granted, but it's always worth noting and giving them a shout out, because it's a thankless job sometimes. John Thane, Jason only started bowling last year, looking promising. Jono, never been a truer word said. I can hear his communication from here, and he's right on it. Ryan Baker, mate, only too happy to help, from Mount Eliza in Vic. We'll see you up here for the AO, buddy. Simon Wood from the sunny coast. Oh, here we go. Now I'm going to have Tony. I'm going to have to bring you in on this one. I can't pronounce your name, but Bulavanaka.
Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that's the guy from Fiji.
Yes.
That Dad knows.
And mate, you're
every time he comes on, he always says Bula. Bulavanaka.
Nisi Bulavanaka. Mate, you're a champion, and thanks for tuning in.
I'm pretty sure Dad played bowls with him in Fiji.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There's a tournament coming up over there.
Yeah, don't tell Dad, he'll probably go back. Got too much live streaming on.
And Stephen Crackles Rice, he generally gets a few of the boys together, and I know there's some solid blokes going over there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it, but
yeah, Mum and Dad used to go over every year to play over in Fiji. I think they went about 3 or 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
It's a nice little holiday.
That was close. David Davies, Harvey Bay. Top commentary, mate. I don't know about that, but we're having a crack.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing. Yeah, the Bowleys are next door. Jezzagundas. Yeah, I think there's a few opportunities in this head. They may be able to make a few numbers, so we'll see how it unfolds. We'll go from there. Joshua Beatty, no sound. Well, Tony's just going to have a look, Josh. It might be yours, buddy, I'm not sure. Okay, mate, have a look on your end. Tony says everything's going well here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Joshua Beatty had crackling earlier as well in the last game.
Okay.
There's obviously something wrong with his device. Maybe go out and go back in. Sometimes help.
Here we go. A bit of inside information here. Carnival at Nandi Sports Club in August.
Oh.
Be there or be square.
Oh, we're way booked out in August. Looks like Dad will have to miss another year.
Oh,
Don't
might just not tell him.
Don't
Yeah,
tell him.
no. He's off the radar. Marilyn, thanks very much for that. A bit of audio check from you. He's a great bowl. Swallowed it. Very good. So time for a little bit of a conversion shot here. Going to beat that last bowl, come off that, come in for shot, or play onto the bowl in front, not the blue, the other colour. And I'm colourblind, so I'm only guessing red, perhaps. Hey Rhonda, good to see you, love. Chrissy Monk, does anyone know what the big bright light is in the sky? Been too long, I can't remember. Ha, 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 ha. Monkey boy.
It's like when I was away in the weekend on Sunday, a little bit of sun came out and my friend was taking photos and he was like, I don't know what this is, I'm going to take a photo of it.
But isn't it funny? We rejoice in the sun when it comes. But in the middle of summertime, you go, "Oh, I wish I wasn't playing bowls today."
Yeah, but it's such a hot heat in summertime. At least it's like a cooler. Like it's not in the 40s today, so that's good.
Thanks, Brandon Hill. Thanks for that audio check, buddy. Good man. Yeah.
We can always change.
When the boys remember to put the score up.
Yeah, it's usually only when the skips come up anyway.
Yeah. This looks to be on a nice line. White's pretty good too. Steady. Well, next best option without swallowing the cake. Hey Sean, thanks for joining us, buddy. Hey Chriso, is are the greens open at Burleigh, mate? Yes, it's me, Junior. Yeah, they're doing it real tough, mate. Bottom of the barrel stuff. You know how it goes. And mate, I think Chris, I think the singles start down there. Is it next month? Yeah. So unfortunately, someone told me the draw in the singles, and there was Crawford Linton, last year's winner, and Barry Lester, first up. So that should be a very, very entertaining game. Roy Glossop from Adelaide, on your buddy. Thanks, Clinto. On you, buddy. Okay. Beautiful track. I'll get to know the colour of the bowls sooner or later. And then just pinch that a little bit. It's happened before and it'll happen again. These guys are having a great time. Little smiles, bit of a chat. Same part, the bowl in the same part of the world. It's that Coolum area up there is beautiful. playing with a bit of intent. Hey. Okay. We've currently got the blue bowl holding short at the back. And Chris Rosanna's just played a bomb to change the head around and get away from going down 4. So Tommy's got the last bowl to bring it back. I think Billy's just pinched his line, but he might have got a little. He's promoted the opposition's bowl. Bad luck. And Billy Fletcher's got the Water Dragons jersey on, so he's from Burleigh. Yes, Craig Hodges. Only a matter of time, mate. Only a matter of time. Now, this looks like a very kind line. Just the weight's going to dictate what's happening. And sorry, punters, I wish I could tell you which bowls are which, but I haven't become accustomed to them yet. As you can see, there's been 2 promoted in those last 2 shots. I think the blue was the shot. They're hunting that bowl. Close. Oh.
The orange and red ones that just went down, they are Brett's.
Right.
The black speckle ones are John See.
Yep.
The light blue ones, I believe. I'll have to wait till they come down. I'm pretty sure the light blue is Bill Fletcher.
Right.
And then the other
Billy Boy.
red ones.
Mm-hmm.
The red and the orange and the red, you can't tell them apart on the screen.
Okay. Billy Fletcher having a good look here, taking one out. Boys, you can have a quick measure.
So the light blue ones are Jason Membrey's.
Okay, Jace light blue. And they got a 1, takes them on to 6. To the previous. 4 of 18 ends. I haven't seen any of the rinks go super tactical at the moment, as in taking the mat up 21, 22 metres and changing things around. It's a bit early. Most of them only played that 4 or 5 ends, so as the games get closer, there'll be some tactics come in. And Brett with the light blue bowls, lovely weighted bowl. Jason, sorry. And Brett's the skip. And a pretty good reply there from Billy. Wants to fall over. You know, for anyone tracking that bowl, never deviated once. I was just saying, like I've said it before, the amount of weather that we've had, you would nearly expect a little bit of trackiness, but they're just running superb. I went in for a break after the last live stream, and that was sort of the talk, you know. Might be struggling with a little bit of weight, but geez, they're running beautiful. You can trust your line all day. Adam Liddell, good to see you on, buddy. Can't wait to see you at Carina Falls. Sure you'll be there. We'll catch up and have a sherbet or two. Looks like a pretty good correction on this bowl. Very good correction. Going to swallow it. Yep. Inch off. So the boys have got, there's 1 in 3. He's going to try and peel that shot bowl off, and he is close. Very solid effort. Just a real quick shout out to the sponsors. Can never have enough of them. Bowls Queensland. Mullins Law. It's more than law. Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, and Asset Sport. Thanks to all of those people for coming in. Identified Services, Cleaning Maintenance Management. To get in touch with them, the www.identifiedservices.com.au is their website. Email, get on them. Support the sponsors. That's what we do. Building a nice head here now. And Jay's put 3 of his bowls in just prominent positions. Billy just getting out a little bit wide there. I wonder if he's going to play a little bit. Yeah, just play a foot of weight to get onto that shot bowl and punch it out to the left. He's got a nice line. How's the weight? Just going to duck a bit. Sometimes it can be a predicament, Tony, when you see. So now they've got still 1 in 4, 1 in 5 to try and get that bowl out. It can lead to misery and pain, but it's there.
It's always bad when it's on a funny angle like that too.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
you've got a blocker in there as well.
Yeah. Cody's got a big shout out to John and Bill. Fire up. Big Codes. Our old Bagara specialist, mate. There's some really, really good info coming out of that area about you skipping sides up there, and mate, you've always been a very, very solid player. Good to see you playing well, mate. Sandra Bruce. Okay. So the boys are still holding one. May not get back. Pretty good weight for the shot. Yeah, good effort. Hold on. Had the right track, just a little bit of weight. Need a couple more sandwiches.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm in the world. Staring into space.
It happens. Right, I'm going to look over my shoulder and we'll see what the boys are doing out the back. Can't see the scores, but Nuggets just about unleash a bit of fury. No, draw weight. All right, Bill leading off. Is it going to get back? They'd be all coming up for lunch,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Long way to come for lunch.
I'd travel anywhere for some of these lunches.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. The Broadbeach restaurant, sensational.
We usually don't get time, and when we finish, they're already closed. So.
Order in advance. Order in advance. Quite often on a Wednesday night we'll play. I'll just watch this bowl coming down here because it's not far away at all. Good effort. Yeah, normally play on a Wednesday night, and we might finish about 8:15, but the kitchen closes. But if you get in there prior to them closing and say, oh, look, playing bowls, da-da-da-da, they're only too happy set aside something, put it in a container, or stay open that extra 15-20 minutes so that all the players, yeah, which is
That's good.
flexible. It's good. Jade White is saying shame about the short end, John. Cody Felberg. Cheers, Junior. How did they rope you into this? Well, mate, I'm a victim of circumstances. Everyone's got COVID. And as I do, I like to help people. And righto, we'll get Junior on there. Let him have a crack. So, yeah, mate, yeah. And it's pretty enjoyable. It's not that hard to sit here and talk all day. I've been doing it for a long time. Mate, say good day to Dad for us, Grant. The boys have been quite busy the last couple of weeks, so say good day, and I hope you get up there and see us. Actually, I'm still waiting for an invitation to a tournament up there, so yeah, boys just crashing into the front of that blue one. Yeah, what's Brett got? Well, that's where they've been coming from. And played a bomb. Played a bomb. The boys all got a story, and they're picking out which shot they're going to play, and I think John was saying play through the head. You'll either pick up the bowl or the jack. Jack goes back. No issues. Be a little bit of searching weight on this one. It's not a bad line. You've got the weight to do it. Good effort. Very good effort. Oh, the boys are down at Tweed, Cody. We might even might be able to catch up with them at Burleigh and have a beverage. Be good to catch up. Excuse me. So he's just pinched his line there a little bit. And Billy's put a little bit more on this. He was playing with the evil intent. His last bowl was very, very close. He's pinched his line a little bit. All right, now we've got the skips going to go down, and they'll have two opportunities each to change or make numbers. Whoa. Okay, let's change the head around a little bit. There might be an opportunity there now. Ash, sorry to hear about you being in hospital, mate. You're watching from your hospital bed in Hastings, New Zealand. You speedy recovery, brother. I think Brett needs to arrive on John's bowl and push his through, but he's just going to pinch that a little bit. Yeah. All right, heads open now. Can be some changes. Whoa.
How far behind that red is it?
That could be 3 to Bill and John. Watch this last bowl come down. It's about 14 inches to draw into. I'm thinking he'd be just looking to cut the number down. Whoa, I think that's going to be a fistful. So that's a good pick up by Bill and John. On your boys, tighten it right up. 6-5 after 6 of 18. Still playing roughly the same length. Nothing's changed terribly. Let's ease into this, and there's nothing. Tony, there's nothing better than seeing him take it right up to the 21 and go, righto, let's have a crack.
There you go, tell him.
Have one, mate. Yeah, Jace just put one around behind. Bill was good weight, really good weight. That wind's just come up a little bit. I don't know whether it's affecting the bowls or not, but just that little slight increase. Jason's going to correct on his last bowl. There's a right paddock, right pace. He just dribbles through a bit, but that'll do. Good commentary, Rhonda Graff. Top bowl, John. Hey Tony, how are you, buddy? Happy days? We'll see what John's got here. Pretty good track. That'll do for shot. These skips are having a good battle. Very good battle. Yeah, John's on a nice line. Just wave it a bit, the last metre. Good adjustment. Well done, Brett. Very good adjustment. Now, for anyone that wants to know, or possibly not know, there's that many bowls out here, you can't tell what manufacturer is what, but the colour range is certainly out there. See some of the sponsored players have obviously with the arrows and the Henselites and so on. Bill just taking a little bit of a wide scope on that one. Nice bowl from Jace. I think he's just going to pinch his line here. Bit more weight to change up the head. They need to change it up a little bit. Best back one there. Jace has just about got the same line. His pace might be a bit much, but John's got one bowl, 1 in 5. That's his speckle bowl at the back. I think Brett will be looking for that bowl for sure. Beverly Spackman, I'm back from lunch. Thank you for streaming this match. Bev, I didn't have much to do with it, but I'm glad you're happy. What'd you have for lunch? Yep, good effort. Good effort. Now, Brett will be looking for that bowl. Spec of 1, so it's 7 o'clock behind the jack. Close. So it's probably cut a few out. Still 1 in 4, I believe. It's 2 in a measure. There, the boys will throw a tape on it. It's 3. Okay. 3 to the combination of Jason Membrey and Brett Clarke. Moves him to 9-5, 6 of 18 ends. That'll be a 7 of 18 ends. And Brett's having a little practice of his golf swing while he's down the skips end. Must be an avid golfer. Yeah, slightly longer this time. I reckon it's about probably 2 metres longer, this end. So we'll see how they handle that. Michael Bretherton, how are you, buddy? Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little technical difficulty. Bear with us.
I'm just going to have to run down.
You all right, love? Tony's going to go down and just have a look at that camera. Something's happened down there. So she's going to check that out. Barbara Austin. Good morning from Cyprus. Happy days. Yeah, Michael, the COVID is just one of the things we've got to live with, mate. Yeah, do your best to avoid or manage, but it's here to stay. You know, it's the people with high risk. It's the real problem at the moment. But look after yourself, buddy. Okay, Brett Clarke. Lovely track, it's short. So, yeah, we did discuss, it was 2 metres longer, excuse me. It was 2 metres longer than the last end, so, yeah. Set a little adjustment. It's either not there or it's there. So, well, that's what it's all about. Brett Clarke, 1200 short, readjusted, bang. G'day, Nico. How are you, buddy? Good to see you on the stream. A little bit of goings on there with the picture. Tony just doing a little bit of adjustment. I'm going to try and find out a couple of scores for you. I'm just not in the right position, but I'll do my best. I know we've got a bit of an arm wrestle on rink 5 with Tommy, Chriso, Jason and Chris. And they're having a bit of a tussle there at the moment, so all good games. Jace dropping that one a little bit short. But he will. It's one good thing about it, you know, as soon as the boys start to realise, oh yeah, that was a bit short, their correction's been good. You see there, he's got sort of first 5 bowls in that metre 1100. And you see a nice bowl coming in here. A little bit dribbly. But a good home nevertheless. possibly second shot.
Oh,
You're 2/3 now.
it's not working. Yeah, I've made that camera worse. I thought I fixed it. I went the wrong way.
That's all right. Yeah. The Brett Clarke. Okay, he just ran through a little bit, but it was a good attempt, good track. Oh, John's having a bit of a go now. He's going to try and just take the shot away, arrive on it. A bit dribbly. Hey, Peter Tappenden. Yeah, Michael, we're just having trouble with the camera. If you're sitting on your lounge and you start to lean a bit to the right-hand side, it's okay. We'll straighten you up shortly.
Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Michael Brindle, how you going, buddy? Very close, John. Very close indeed. Excellent effort. Excellent effort. The boys got one. So Jason and Brett move on to 10-5. I've got the big grinder moving around the back here. How are you, son?
Hey,
What's going on?
jeez, why they got you on the mic?
Yeah. Yeah, scraping the bottom of the barrel, mate.
I'm sure you'll do the proud, mate. I'm sure you do it proud.
Mate, do me best. Good luck, buddy. Hey, Cohen. How are you, mate? We're having a crack, mate. I hope it's all right. Okay, we're same length. Probably, yeah, last two ends have been around about the same, so we could nearly expect these bowls to start to really hone in on that jack now. Although with a little bit of extra breeze just starting to get up, anything's possible. Nice. One behind, set up the correction. Been whaling, good on you, son. And Jace is on a nice paddock run here. And weight's good too. Touch up. You got it out there, Fletch. Let's see which is going to drift in. Maybe just a little bit of sting on it, mate. Never going to go astray there, though, brother. Very good. Gerland Evans watching, nearly home at Mount Isa. A fair bit of rain out there too, eh? Oh, Brett's on the mat. And two of Jason's bowls on the way in. I'll tell you what. It's there. It's there. bit of an opportunity building up for Fletch and John. Brett's changed hands. Try and bring one in. Yeah, lovely weight. Lovely weight. Still there though. Let's see, take a tighter line here. Let's see if John can hang on. If he takes it back, he'll make 4. Okay. I think the boys just want to move the jack left or right or sit on it. Take that opportunity to make some numbers at the back. Yeah, Steve. It's Steve Wells. Mate, it is great to see the sun out. You know, it's just absolutely brilliant. The greens will start to dry out and all the good things are going to come in a row for the Gold Coast and for this tournament and certainly the AO. So, yeah, onwards and upwards. On you, Dave. Oh, I had no doubt. On your Fletch. Nice bowl, buddy. Fletch to put another one in. All right, now the skip's got to go up and make some changes. So there could be 1 in 3. Fletcher's got 1 in there, and Brett Clarke in 3 seconds. How he intends to remove that bowl or take the jack, move back 8-10 inches. Let's see. Hello, Troy Purdue. How are you, brother? One of the nice blokes from plays for Helensvale. Plays a lot with Crackles. Stephen Crackles Rice. All right, John's on a good path here. It's where they're coming from. Oop. Good bowl. Maybe, maybe not. No. I'm down. So Brett's got an opportunity. He can make 2, possibly 3. Sit that speckled bowl out. Just a fraction wide. Weight was good to the shot. Ooh. Well, they say you need a little bit of luck in bowls. There it is. A bit of a measure for 2. I'm not going to guess. There's 2. Okay. Fletcher Johnny, they go on to 7. 10-7 after 8-9, ends of 18.
I'm just happy we got the camera back again.
Oh, yeah. Can't remember who it was. Hang on, let's see. One of the guys said, camera's a little bit out. I said, oh, mate, if you're sitting on the lounge like that, you know, it'll be all right, and we'll straighten you up eventually.
Yeah.
So,
I did straighten it a little bit, but yeah. I don't use that camera that often anyway. Wrong line.
looks fine.
Yeah.
There, we've gone almost to the tee now, 6 inches off the tee. So it's been gradually getting longer ends and longer ends. And as we see the score, Bill and John are just clawing their way back a bit. Fortunately, that one's in the beach. See that longer end? Try and just put that little bit more on it. And that 6 foot mark is just running through a little bit. Jason, nicely pointed. Here's his weight going. Right.
Yeah, do that.
Well, punters, got to go for a wee walk. Just not too far away. Hang in there. Tony's just going to look after you like, well, goes without saying.
I'll turn the audio off.
No, don't turn the audio off. Get the boys to start singing or something like that.
Yeah, we'll just put some background. You can hear all the background anyway.
Oh, get Nugget to start yelling out something. Back in a tick. Back in a tick, folks. Well, punters, I'm back. Short intermission. All right, let's catch up on the game. I think there's someone Bretto's not real keen on that bowl. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that John's holding one. Bit of intent for Kitty in the ditch here. Just catching that front bowl. Ball's opened it up for Brett now, so. Two down. Jason's got a best back bowl. So if he can just draw at that. Not terribly happy with that neither. Okay, 2 to the Bill Fletcher John See combo. Possibly a measure for 3. Big Aaron Hewson. Well, you must have finished your game, buddy, have you?
I think he went to
Bob Strong, he's watching from New Zealand. We'll see what this length is going to be. So we've got a variation again. This one's shortened up 4 metres. So it gradually got longer the last 4 ends, and now it's come back to probably 4 or 5 metres from the tee. And it looks like it's borne fruit straight away. So Bill's got a nice bowl just located behind the jack. Well, by the looks of things, it's suiting both of the leads. There's 2 cracking bowls from the leads. Just trying to get back. Jace can come and sit on Bill's bowl at the back. That'll be 2. And he's close. No, just roll through. You see Brett and John walking up. Put their first couple of bowls down. And Keanu's back. Coin said, "Great bowl, Jason." Must be from up that end of the paddock as well. John's going to seize the moment here. He wants to get. He wanted to get anything on that front bowl because it's standing up. May just have been a little bit too much weight. Yeah, Brett finished probably 13, 14 inches just short, but it's on the way in. Very good adjustment. Very good. Nice home. We've got some options there now. May well be looking at possibly 1 in 3. I think everyone looks at, when they're changing over from the head, to have a look at opportunities. Opportunities to make numbers. Tight there, Johnny. Hey, Derek. Cold and wet in Millicent, South Australia. And how's Robbie going? The first game.
Oh, he lost the first game by buckets.
Tony said he lost the first game by buckets. Now, I'm not quite sure whether they were 50-gallon buckets, 5-gallon buckets. I'm not sure.
About 15-gallon buckets.
15-gallon buckets. Well.
I think they lost 14 and 3 ends.
So Brett's got a chance to make possibly a number now, just arriving on his, cracking that egg on it, moving it back 100 mil, 4 inches in the old scale, and he's come behind. Hey, Athel Small. How are you, mate? Good to see you on, when was it? Yesterday, day before. Looking so well. Be interesting to have a look at and see what John's playing with. They're just not that responsive. Brett's not far off. A little bit runny. Okay, the boys have got one. The boys being Jason Membrey and Brett Clarke. Opportunity to make 2. There's your weight, son. No, throwing the hand up. Overcorrected. So 11-9. 11 of 18 ends. So it's the ideal time for anyone who's going to make a move. This is where you need to make the move. And just while they're rolling that, live streaming was done by the Tweed media team. Excellence. And we've got roughly a metre shorter than last end. Okay, Mullins, more than just law, which it is. BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sport, Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored by and supported by the Queensland Government. And without them, we've got Jack. So the identified services, which are cleaning, maintenance, management, and they are sensational. One of the most high-profile Queensland gentlemen stepping into the fore now to do some broadcasting on his brother. Welcome back.
Yes, we are back.
How was Mermaid?
Pretty good. Yeah, both places are going good.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I put the scores in, I put Robbie as losing 24-8. I was thinking of putting it the other way round, but would have been a bit of a giveaway.
Couldn't bring yourself to do it?
No.
No.
We've just blanked out, have we? As the wind has us.
No, this camera I think is broken.
Oh.
We're back on.
No.
No, we're not back on. Anyway, we're seeing a little bit of whatever. It's only 2 the difference. John's played 2 lucky runs at the head, I hear. Keep them in the game. Billy pushed the toucher off the kitty with his first bowl, so he must be worth something this end.
Do you know what bowls he's using?
What bowls Billy's using?
John.
John's using SRVs.
Right. As a question popped up on the
With
screen and I wasn't sure.
with the 4X man on them.
The Forex man. Good sponsor. And then Brett's coming in. That's Jason's in front he collided into.
Obviously, John's now got a few second shots. He'll probably be playing the same weight to that. Trying to get that shot bowl. Just trying to get that shot bowl.
Holes for bowls.
Are we back online? Everything's good.
All
Yeah.
4 of them have got solid communication when they're changing over. Good to see.
No, no, no.
They might have only been asking where they were going out tonight after the games.
Too many locations. Way too many. And of course, none of them like a refreshing
That
beer.
looks a bit narrow.
Bit of luck coming off this one.
Okay. Billy can arrive either hand now and push that shot bowl away. Seeing as he's been playing at Burleigh, he should be used to this speed of green. It's not far away from it. You idiot. How did it miss by that much? Look at him in the background, waving his hands to the sky.
Disgusted with himself.
Probably could play it a little bit slower than that. Billy's only been playing a couple of years. and he plays about 3 times a week now. And very, very keen.
Jason's had in this end played 3 on his forehand.
John likes this one.
Close.
He's going to like it a lot more when he plays it. They only got 1 out of it, I think. Good shot by Billy.
Yeah.
He's been mentored down there at Burleigh.
By?
Every one of them. I think he drives the bus to the Camels because he's the only one that plays Camels bowls that doesn't drink.
Well,
I think that's why they're called the Camels.
that'd be a fairly hotly contested job never to have.
Yes, very rarely has the See brothers been seen to do much driving after the games are over. We've got a bit of cloud forming up in the western sides. John's played a good shot here, has to fall back up. How did that not count? Somewhere,
Bit of Flynn.
just a bit. Might get that one out.
It's going to cut a few out.
I think John's coming up to have a look. They've got the North Pole and the South Pole. Someone has been playing for 40 years and someone's been playing for 40 minutes. I think Bill plays 3 times a week for the last 3 years, actually.
There's an opportunity for them to make 4 here. Sit Brett Clarke's back, bowl out, 1 roll, stay.
He's playing tight anyway. Maybe the blue one he's after, eh? It's not far from it if he's after the blue one. He nearly played it. Might have been worth a handful. I suppose it keeps the game interesting. You must have been getting a bit lonely commentating by yourself for the last 3 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever it is.
Well, I've had an absolute blast.
You've had people sneaking around the back like Grinder and Nugget and whatever helping you out, no end.
Oh. Chrissy Layfeld, how are you, son? One of the guys I slipped down and have a...
So you get down to Ballina occasionally to see Chris?
No, he's at Pottsville now.
Pottsville?
Yeah.
Oh, we had a bit of Pottsville before, didn't we?
Yes, from Paul Earl and Tony Collier. Champion a lot of blokes. Always good to have a couple down there. Peter Hobder, hey mate, I've escaped, on my way, will be great to catch up. Isn't that good news? Peter Hobday, tubes out, bandaged up, on a flight coming back to Broadie.
Last time I played against Chris, he was playing with Clinton Bailey's old man, the original Bales, who was such a champion bloke.
Yes.
Fantastic playing against Chris and Bales. Still, he might be drawing a shot here if he arrives. Sorry, I put an if on it. Had a nice track.
Jimmy, you can stop, can't you?
You can stop a train. I'm unsure who won the first game in the section with the other crew. I know Bill and John won by 4. This is better. And the other game was Won the Difference, 1918, but I didn't register on me whether it was Jason and Brett that won or not. So it's a fairly even section. The first games were +1 and +5. This one being Won the Difference. And I think it's up for grabs yet. It'll probably come down to the last game. Winning and losing, everybody might have a chance. John needs to put something near it, being one behind. Put something somewhere near it. Still, those 2 blue bowls look a bit menacing, don't they? What do we call that light blue colour?
I'm colourblind. I think you can leave me out of this one.
Baby blue.
Baby blue. That's a lovely description, isn't it?
Baby blue.
Oh.
Baby pink, baby blue.
I thought that was a song.
Or sky blue, maybe.
Well, we don't want to say sky blue. It's not that far away from state of origin. We don't mention sky blue. We don't have any shirts that are sky blue.
I've got a few from at home. Have you? If you like.
Oh, we're not having any fires this week. It's a bit wet to light too many fires. I've got one ready to burn at home, but it's awful wet after 6 inches last Friday. But any sky blue shirts would be well appreciated to be able to start them. Now, who's got shot? We'll look at it, and Bill will look at it, and then he'll look at it, and he'll look at it.
He'll balance the hands out and go, I'm not sure. From here, it looks like
He walked in. He walked near the camera, and he looked at the camera and thought it was looking at him, so he jumped a bit. Well,
interesting. The skippers didn't sort of take too much notice of. There's plenty of bowls to come.
That evening machine is really cold.
It's a bit like Melbourne. 4 seasons in the one day.
It's dropped to 31.9.
they've played 12 ends. Billy's out in the bush. Just about the right weight by the look of it at one stage. Perfect weight by the look of it. It's just on the edge of John's pants there.
That's where they're coming from.
It's a bit closer.
Lovely bowl. Cherry ripe.
Probably one down. He was nearly going to give instructions then, but it was already flying. Need another one in the head, he said.
Big g'day to Mike O'Connor from Pretoria in South Africa. Good fella that he is.
Well,
Read my stocks online. Yeah, it's hard to see with that glare, isn't it?
He was even quoting Einstein at one stage, I hear.
Oh.
Mel says you're a rising star quoting Einstein.
Gee, I'm off.
Billy hasn't learned the part when the opposition draws a resting toucher that maybe the skip wants you to play something else. He'd already played his bowl before John got a call in. Six ends to go. I've probably only got an end in me, and I'll have to be back at Mermaid because they're running 10 minutes in front of here because I've had to whip them to get them finished before it gets too dark. Clouds in the west. It'll be dark at 5 o'clock when the bell goes, and you guys will have lights on here, I'd imagine. whereas that better get round to the blue bowls and not just drop jack high.
Okay. So 1 in 4. Possibly.
Might be on Bill's bowl here. John can't play too quick at this. I guess he's probably happy to be 1 down at the finish of this head, but he will get round to cover those blue bowls this time. Was the shot he was looking for.
Well, that's a searching bowl with a half metre of weight.
No, he's going to come. No, he's only going to play that shot. He's close too. Just close.
Good effort.
1 shot, 12-10, 5 ends to go, and I've got to wish you goodbye and happy viewing, and hope not. I'm completely unbiased being part of Bowls Queensland, but I guess I better hope that Billy and John go on and win this game. Thanks everybody, being completely unbiased.
Jim, you've done well, played strong, mate. Clarified the position. Look, mate.
See if I get back in the third game.
You'll be right, brother.
Do you know who's got the last
Jason and Brett by 1.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry. Are you asking who got the last end?
Oh, I know who got that. I'm
Oh,
just
good.
asking if he knows who we're doing the next game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. If I know beforehand, it's easier.
Do some research, get their names up, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, we've got to move the cameras again in the 10-minute break they give us.
Oh, really? Game on. Can't wait till it rains.
I sort of care. He said I'm going to have to rush around and close everything. Oh, come on.
Just hang with us there, fellow punters.
I think camera 1.
Cameras aren't just doing what they should be doing, but Tony will rectify that very shortly. And Jason sending his second bowl down. There's a little correction on his first.
I will be back. Sorry that it's on a little lane.
It's all good. It's all good. So Bill playing the backhand, coming down into the head. Played with very, very good weight. Lovely bowl. So the combination of Bill Fletcher John See holding 2. We've got 5 ends to go. 2 the difference. And not that I'm a weather forecaster, but it has come over a little bit stormy looking, so I'm hoping it doesn't. We don't get any more rain. We'll find things up for the next couple of weeks. We need to have some lightning fast greens for everyone to play on. Mick Wooden Good afternoon, gentlemen from Tamworth. You're doing a great job. Well, Mick, I don't know about that, but best foot forward. Spent. Oh, sorry, that's not Tamworth. That's Tasmania. Ah. And John's just put down a lovely bowl. Can't quite tell whether he has shot. I think the weight was good. Oh no.
We've got it for now, but it's turning itself on and off internally. So the light stays on, but everything else is switched off.
Ah.
So lights on, no one's home.
Gremlin.
Yeah, it just went off again.
The gremlin.
So we're just going to have to do without that for now.
Okay, but look at that. John's got 2 seconds. And I think at the end of the day, and here we are, we're joined by Cohen Lifton. Yes. How are you, big boy?
Good, how are you?
Excellent, excellent. Jump in some.
I'm very bored. Don't like playing 3 sections.
Too hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's stop, start, stop, start, stop, start.
Thankfully the beers are cold though.
Yes, and that's the important thing. We've always said that. So, just for your knowledge, Jason Membrey has the light blue. I've told it's baby blue. Bowls.
Baby blue.
The shot bowl is, I believe, Bill Fletcher.
Oh, and he's playing with Johnny See.
Yes.
There you go.
And the back bowl is Brett Clarke.
Lovely.
And John See has 2 camped on the right-hand side.
Perfect. Now I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
we've got a bit of a movement here now. There'll be 2 up.
John looks very happy about that one.
I may have picked the... No, I had picked the wrong bowl. That was...
That looks like Jason's bowl, that one.
Yes. The bowl that knocked out must have been Billy Fletcher's bowl.
So you're not playing the pairs?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing for AO, nothing singles on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You play here or?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Lovely greens here.
They are fantastic. I made the comment earlier that there's 8 clubs involved today.
Wow.
And every one of those clubs would have a dozen volunteers, their management, their greenkeepers, just to keep the big wheel turning.
Yeah.
And sometimes as players we sometimes forget about that.
Yes.
And it doesn't hurt to highlight it and give a big shout out sometimes.
Yeah, especially the volunteers. Volunteers they keep the club running. They do a lot behind the scenes that people definitely don't know about. And obviously, big shout out to the greenkeepers with all this terrible weather we've had.
Yeah.
And the greens are still immaculate.
Just the turn on this game alone, and I've been looking at what bowls they've been using, but they're getting a lovely track, nice turn.
Yeah.
Did you find that this morning when your first game?
Yeah, it was really nice this morning. There wasn't too much wind, so there wasn't much happening with the bowls. So
yeah,
you could sort of find your line pretty easily, and once you found your weight as well, you usually get pretty close to the white thing.
Yeah. Well, that
So
looks
I've been
like
told.
it looks like Brett Clarke's bowl came in for possibly second shot. A little bit hard to tell from the angle. And got the
No.
one.
You have to be very close to second shot there.
Yeah.
I was just watching Aaron Sheriff play, and he was pointing to me inside, telling me there's a big storm out the back. But I think it's going to miss us.
Oh, we certainly hope so.
It looks very small on the radar, so we certainly don't need any more of that wet stuff.
And nasty stuff out there. That just looks nasty, doesn't it? Reminds me of someone... No, I won't say it. Be really careful what you say on here,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah. You don't know who's going to be listening to this.
No. There's a lot of comments today about John Bagnall watching from Foster. On you, Jono. These guys have had a real arm wrestle.
It looks like they have them.
Yeah,
Only 3 shots in it.
yeah. They kicked off a bit early. The Coolum boys they got a little bit of ascendancy early. Jason was playing exceptionally well.
Especially after 14 ends in a 4-bowl pairs, you wouldn't expect such a close scoreline as well, but that's a true testament how close the bowls have been, how well the bowlers are playing.
Yeah, exactly. The ends have changed. Is it the first time you've been offered money for?
It's the first time I've been offered a card.
It's unusual, isn't it?
Hopefully there's no limit on it.
Okay.
Well,
Everyone's-
he sent me in to get 1 beer, now he wants me to get him a carton. So
Oh. Well, it's the dehydration factor. You know,
Yeah.
you got a feel for some of them.
poor bloke.
Yes.
It has been very humid after the rain has come in. I live in Ipswich and it was terrible last night.
Yeah.
All the moisture's starting to come back out of the ground now.
And going to cause. Well, it depends. Tony, what was it 31.6 in here this morning?
Wow.
And the humidity was upwards of
59%.
59%.
Are we in Darwin or the Gold Coast?
The humidity's 69% now, so it's jumped 10%. That little bit of moisture in there.
And there's just that, we've got that little bit of luck where there's a small breeze. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's like having the aircon on at home. Just get that little breeze in and out.
Oh, yeah.
And then you start sweating a bit and then you get really cold.
Oh, yeah. So Jason's got 1 behind and 1 nearly on. And Bill's got just behind Jack High and Best back. So now the skip's going to have a... see if they can take advantage of the situation.
I have no idea how bowlsy is going, Michael Brindle, because I can't see his scoreboard.
Brett might be a little bit skinny on it, but weight perfect.
Perfect weight.
Yeah. Second shot, 1 in 4, 1 in 3. We had Jimmy C in here, who gave a very unbiased account of his brother. Of course, he was lying.
I wouldn't expect anything less from him. He went in and asked me to come in to do the last few ends, and he said, "You don't have to be nice to my brother." So shows how much they think about each other.
Well, there's no love. Okay, they're 1 down now, and John's got another bowl.
Very good track.
14.5 down. Bowls.
Bowlsy.
Yeah, there you go. Bowles is down 14-5. Thank you.
Love it in the changeover. There's a lot of shaking of the heads,
Yes.
wobbling of the hands.
Wonder what they're thinking.
I'd say it'd be the same as us when we don't put a good bowl down.
I
And
reckon,
it
I
wouldn't be
reckon you're
PG.
right. Yeah.
It would not be
Yeah.
PG.
Definitely something you can't repeat.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, that's good. What do you see?
Okay. Change your hand for Billy. I guess if he lands the purple and orange one, he nearly gets in for a second shot.
Yeah. Hand has not been the kindest for playing a metre and a half away.
Yeah, when I was watching behind, it looks like it was the tighter of the hands. I had a good win in my first game, Michael. I won't repeat the score because I don't want to be nasty.
Well, it's on the way in. That's what we say about that bowl. It's on the way in.
He plays the same weight in tightens his lineup. He should be very close. I think he might be the same line though.
He's trying to bend it with his shoulders.
Great effort.
Right, so the skips will go up there. I think Brett's got a chance to possibly make a small number. Sitting Johnny's out, and John has an opportunity to push through Bill's bowl at the front. Make 2 or 3. If it stays 3.
Definitely lots of options for both skips.
Yeah.
And on both hands as well.
Yes. So what's Bretto got?
It's very close. He's got the run.
He's
That's
got
a great shot.
right there. Solid bowl. Solid play. It's the one.
Johnny's got a bit of aggression on this one. He's picked out Billy's front ball.
I can see some numbers here.
Yeah, it looks like 2 to Jason and Brett.
If he can remove John's bowl, 1 and 4.
That's right, yep.
He's a bit runny.
Yeah. Now John's got to be very careful.
Tighter line.
It's an aggressive line again. Uh-oh. Don't want to get that onto your own. No.
You called it, brother.
That was always a danger.
Yeah.
3, possibly 4.
3. And the highs and lows of bowls.
Yes.
We just witnessed both of them. Sorry.
3 to
Yeah.
Brett, yeah. I guess if he was just under that bowl, he would have had the jack, and it looked like he had all the backward as well. So,
True.
live by the sword, die by the
Aggressive.
sword, apparently, as they say.
Yeah. Yep. So they're starting to blow the length out a little bit. Looks to be another 1 or 2 metres longer than last end.
Yes, Bretho. The people we play next look like they're winning their game, so we need to win our game to get through. Otherwise, if we lose, they get through. Jason just pulling up a fraction short. Great track.
Jason's been playing well today.
Yeah, when I was watching it, it was very, very solid. Always around the area.
His first half of the game, Foley was there all the time. Just things may have just changed for him a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a
Great
cracking
shot by Bill.
Really lovely. Okay, time to thank our sponsors. Very, very important people to the bowls industry as a whole, Australia-wide, worldwide. Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored and supported by the Queensland Government. Thank you. Mullins, More Than Law, of course it is. BCIB Insurance Brokers. Most clubs are insured or with BCIB, which is great. And ACIT Sport. We thank all those sponsors very much. Without them, we don't have tournaments like this, state titles. So thank you very, very much.
Certainly makes a big difference. All the good sponsors.
Very much so. We even think of the just club tournaments.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, just
Especially all the local sponsors as well. They
Yeah.
wanna get their name put out there.
And if you have a small sponsor that's sponsoring a bowls tournament at your club, please support them. That way you get repeat business and everyone benefits from that. So what have we got, mate?
Looks
Billy
like
holding one.
Billy's holding one. John looks not to be far away. Possibly might be second shot, that one.
Close. These two guys will have something to say about that.
Yeah. I don't think it'll stay like that.
No. Full of brim and fire. You see Paul Gilbert in the background having a little wave.
Yes. He played very well in the first game. Bit of an armchair ride for me. Oh, great shot by Jason.
Brilliant. He's a lovely bloke, isn't he?
Yeah.
Easy
Yep.
to play with.
Easy to play with.
Just
Yeah.
carefree.
He talks your ear off though. Doesn't shut up. No, he's very good value, Paul Gilbert.
Yes.
Mm.
And his lovely wife, she's a very accomplished bowler as well.
Yeah, she just recently won the Cunningham District Singles
I did
a
see
couple
that.
of weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a massive win for her. She won one before Paul did, so that'll be a bit of a
Bragging rights.
bit of bragging rights on that
Ooh.
one.
Definitely. I thought that was the lollies going over there.
No, it's not funny.
Bruised lollies.
Looks like Jason might be one of 3 shots there with his 3 baby blue bowls. Oh, he did have 3.
What a change.
That is a great shot. It's a brilliant conversion there by Bill Fletcher.
Well, the skips. What do you think about 1.5 metres to draw into?
Yeah, it's always difficult drawing around the tee to the ditch area though. You don't know if it's going to
Pace.
stop or keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Skid value,
Yeah.
run on, stop dead.
Yes, exactly.
That's the greatest fear, isn't it?
It'll save you if you just middle the jack straight in the ditch if you're quick. Slipped pretty close though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Clap too early.
and would have had enough weight to get the shot.
What's John got?
done very well.
Yeah, great bowl. 2 down, 2 up.
Brett doesn't have to change too much on his last one. Just a fraction more weight, if anything. He's clapping again. Too close.
And on it.
From here, it looks like. Oh no, Bill says he's down.
Very hard to judge, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, from where we are, the camera angle, we would say it looks like John's got shot.
Definitely.
The aggression coming out again. Just had a minor cyclone come through.
Right. You just let us know what we're going to hang on to if it starts to go.
Hang on to the monitors.
Right, monitors it is.
I might put it back down though.
Yeah. Okay, 17-10 after 16 of 18 ends, and we have Jason Membrey and Brett Clarke on 17. Bill Fletcher John See on 10. Been an entertaining game, and still not beyond the realms of possibility.
No, 3 or a 4 would be very handy for Bill Fletcher and John.
Definitely.
Or any sort of number would give them a bit of confidence going into the last end.
And that's I think you'll agree, that's the big thing.
Mhm.
If you've got that bit of confidence going in,
Yeah,
it
you can
makes
just build
all
off
the
of
difference.
that.
Yeah. Pretty good starter from Jason, a little bit short, but it's on the way in.
And this is when you want Bill to jump right on top of that jack.
Resting front toucher. That's that.
It's that difficult hand. Oh, it's always good behind.
Very much so. What a path he's gonna start to work into the head now.
Yeah,
That's a nice ball. Good correction.
great correction.
You know, I've been watching this, walk it all the way. Well done, John.
Brilliant.
I've been watching Brett. He's been practicing his golf swing.
Yeah, I did see
Thumbs
that.
up. And then he's been practicing his cricket defensive shot.
Okay.
I was going to say to him, mate, don't forget you're playing bowls.
Yes.
No.
You must see the green and think it looks like a good chipping surface. Or putting.
I think he's an all-round sportsman.
Yeah. I haven't seen him try and tackle anyone though. I don't think we want to see that.
Although I can't remember what year it was, there was a streaker on the Australian Open.
There was.
Yes.
I remember that. Yeah.
And the
I think that was about 2 years ago, possibly.
and the late great Andrew Simons, in his heyday, there was a streaker, and he dropped the bloke cold on the cricket
Yeah,
pitch.
that was against. They were playing against India, I think. Yeah.
And in true Aussie fashion, just dropped him cold. There's another good bowl.
John See, looks like they're holding 3 shots.
Yeah.
Sorry.
About
You're right, you're saving the 10.
exactly. Number 1, keep shoulder over our heads.
Yeah, very tragic loss, Andrew Simons. It was a terrible year for cricketers all around the world. I just finished playing my post-sectional of the 4s, and Aaron Hewson looked at his phone and he asked what happened to Andrew Simons. And I was like, got no idea. Tragic car accident, unfortunately.
Johnny C just
Yeah.
dropping them on now.
Yeah, putting a lot of pressure on Jason and Brett. It's not an easy one to get to either.
No.
think their only shot is on that difficult hand under the blue or just around to get second or third shot.
Definitely. Brett's bowl went in the ditch, so they've got nothing at the back, but getting in the ditch from one is gold at this stage. Same before, if they get a number now, they're
Exactly.
poising for that last end.
Yeah. I think if they get a number now, you might see Brett practice his shoulder charge into someone. We don't want to see that though.
No, we'll avoid him at all costs. You got to stay on it.
Possibly a little bit of pressure,
Definitely.
that one. Bill looks like he's on a great track.
Drop the anchor out.
Yep.
That's that pressure of trying to
Yeah.
make sure
Yep.
I'm there, make sure I can value add.
This looks a little bit closer. Oh, you might have had good enough way to get third shot.
Close. John, I'm going to leave you just for a couple of minutes. And Tony?
No worries. Yeah, may as well. Yeah. See Brett walking to the mat. I'm probably 3 down. Big bowl on the second last end. Brother, I think Bowlesy is still down 16-5. John looks a little bit quick here. Jason doesn't want to chip that one in. No, he's chipped off of it. Very fortunate result. From here it looks like one to Coolin. Yeah, one to Coolin. Slight bit of fortune for Brett, but he had great weight. You never know. Bill and John need an 8, which we have seen on a live stream game before. That was done by James and Lewis Chilaz last year at the champion pairs in Mackay.
Oh, see, I was there, so I don't know.
He was, yeah.
I don't go
I
travelling.
remember it.
They got 8 on one end. You don't give out many of those 8 badges.
No. Good start by Bill.
The game started back at 11:45. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's 4 minutes left to turn the buzzer.
Alright. So this will be the last end in case it, well, it is the last end in case they kill it. Are you still having trouble with that other camera?
Yeah, it's turning itself off. So it fell over the other day,
Yeah.
Thursday. Dad took it to Brisbane on Friday and they said, oh no, it's fine. But it's turning itself off on the inside. So the light stays on so you know it's on, but nothing's on the inside. So lights on, no one's home.
Oh.
Yeah. So I might have to swap that camera with this camera for the last game.
Yeah.
And then we might have to get one of the new cameras set up tonight for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did see it tried to work yesterday.
Yeah.
It kept dropping out.
Yeah, it dropped out in the last game, I think it was. So last night we went through every single chord.
Thanks, mate.
Because we thought maybe it was the chord that had dropped out. So we went through all the chords were fine. So yeah, today I know it's the camera, because if I turn the camera off and then on again, it works for like 3 minutes,
Yeah.
then it will turn itself back off.
Right.
Yeah, so it's definitely the camera.
Technology.
Oh, we played a bomb then.
Great shot.
Good to see him smiling and happy and enjoying the game, you know?
Yeah, it's great. Great to see, even though they're down in the game, they're still happy to be out there.
Yeah.
Which is, that always makes you play good bowls too, especially when you're happy.
Yeah, definitely.
So the last end, John was holding 3, maybe 4 shots, but Brett came down with his last bowl and glided in off a wing one and come in for shot. He had good weight, which is always good.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing how much luck you can have when you got good weight.
Yes, I think even if he missed that bowl, he would have been second or third shot anyway. He's gonna.
Well, Jace, who's played particularly well all game, this will be his last bowl. And what's he got?
It's very close.
An absolute bomb.
Great shot.
Absolute bomb.
See if Bill can get some movement on that jack.
likes it.
Very
Likes it a lot.
close. Oh.
The boys are laughing out on the green.
Oh, and there's a high five thrown too.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Well done, gentlemen.
Bill will say I'll take 3 shots out of that. Great to see.
Opposing leads giving each other high fives.
You don't see that very often.
No.
So Brett's shaping up on the forehand.
No, just moving over. Yeah, so we're going, everyone's going over half that quarter of
It's pulling up short. Brett. I don't know how Bill and John went their first game, but even if they get a number here and minimise their margin of loss, they possibly have a chance in their last game.
There are still options in this format, aren't there?
Certainly are.
A lot of options.
Exactly. They never out of it until the last game, until the last ball's played.
That's it.
Oh, great
Oh.
shot, Jason.
Lovely bowl.
Oh, Brett, sorry.
Bretto.
Yeah.
Lovely bowl.
Good luck pinging that one out.
They play the bombs when needed. don't they?
Exactly.
When the pressure's
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, that was played with perfect weight. Could have landed a bowl and got the perfect result with getting the jack.
Good timing.
Yes. There you go. Great win to Jason Membrey and Brett Clarke over Bill Fletcher and John See, 19-10.
And one of our great sponsors, Identified Services, Cleaning Maintenance Management. Major events on the Gold Coast and the Broadbeach Bulls. If you haven't been to the Broadbeach Bulls, come down, watch some bowls, have a fantastic meal, and the beer is cold, isn't that right, Colin?
It is very cold
We
and
love-
tasty.
Yes,
And tasty.
we love cold beer.
Yes.
I hope that all of our major sponsors and our minor sponsors are supported by the bowls community, which I believe they would be. We're about to sign off now, and Cohen had a great time commentating with you, mate.
Yes, it was a pleasure.
The only thing I could say is giddy up.
Giddy up.
Till the next time.
There is no other place in the world like our city. We're unique, vibrant, and a little unexpected. We're so much more than sand, surf, and sports. We're for telling local tales, unearthing hidden gems, and sharing the stories of spectacular people. As a young city in transformation, the best is yet to come. We are Gold Coast.